Hi everyone. Just thought I'd go through all of the books that I read in March. I managed to get through 7, so I'll quickly give you a rundown of the ones that I read. The first one was Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451. This is a book that you would find under the classic section of the library, and I don't know about you, but when I read a classic, I feel obliged to really enjoy it. But this one, I really didn't. I gave this one 3 out of 5 on Goodreads. It is about a fireman who belongs obviously in a crew at a fire station, and their job is to go and set fire to books. It's a bit of like a dystopian society, a dystopian universe, and unfortunately I don't really understand or get that notion, so maybe it's because of my knowledge deficit that I didn't enjoy this book. A lot of people do. This book is loved by a lot of people, but not by me, unfortunately, so I gave this one 3 out of 5. It does get better. The next book I read was a quite thin book. It is by Annie Ernaux, called A Man's Place. Annie's father passed away just before she went and did her exams, or teaching exams, I think it was. This is set in France, and it tells of Annie's father, how he struggled to raise a family, earning a living at a not very successful cafe. A short, sweet book. It wasn't too bad, so I gave that one a 4 out of 5. Benjamin Stevenson's Everyone This Christmas Has a Secret. I've read every one of Benjamin Stevenson's books, and I really love his writing. I saw him at the Melbourne Writers Festival a few years ago with my niece, and loved listening to him. He's a stand-up comic by trade, but his books and his writings, they make me laugh out loud. This is set in a lovely location called the Blue Mountains, just west of Sydney, and it's about a crime that happens in a local theatre amongst a group of theatre goers. So this one was actually really fun. I gave this one a 4 out of 5. Prophet Song by Paul Lynch. This is set in Ireland. Now, the main character of this book is a woman by the name of Eilish. Eilish is a wife and mother, and her husband is a unionist, I think, for like a teachers' federation. And one night, the local police come and take Eilish's husband away, and there are consequences associated with him being taken away. And this is the first book I've read by Paul Lynch, but this was a very enjoyable book. I gave this one 4 out of 5. Next one, John Boyne, Earth. I love John Boyne's writing, as I always say. I gave this book a 5 out of 5. This book is about a case involving 2 soccer players in, I think, either Ireland or England. One is charged with committing a crime, and the other one, who is a gay football player, is accused of being an accessory to that crime. This is his writing is so easy to read, and there's another book in this series that I haven't read yet. I think it's Air, but I love all of John Boyne's writing, so I'll give this one a 5 out of 5. A good friend of mine gave me a lend of this book, The Colour of Water by James McBride. I gave this book a 4 out of 5. This book is, now I've got to get this right, it is written by the son of a woman who had, I believe, a dozen children in amongst 2 marriages. She was a white American in the early 1900s who married an African American, and she was also a Jew. Now, there's a lot of obviously prejudice that was occurring in America in the early 1900s towards African Americans, but also prejudice shown towards Jews as well. So this book, this biography, is actually a really good read. So this is one that I gave 4 out of 5 for. And Signs of Damage by Diana Reid. this is a book that I gave 3 out of 5 stars. I didn't really enjoy this much as I wanted to. I know that a lot of people have loved this book. This is set in France. This starts with a man dying, and then it goes back and forth over a number of years leading up to what happened just before this man passed away. It was an easy read, but I didn't really enjoy the storyline, so I gave this one a 3 out of 5. So there you go. I don't know if any of those books inspire you to read, but if they do, please let me know.